Now he has bought himself time, he got the knock, he wrapped around the building, and here is Infantry. If there are two teams that don't mind taking a fight early, that would be Infantry and DA. So Little Europe versus China as we head to the beginning of this one. It is a compound that could essentially be also magnetized in terms of circles come this area of the map. So we'll see. Will this one escalate? Will it be a full-on team elimination fight? Or will they back off? I would imagine this one going all the way down the wire.
I don't think Infantry is going to let DA hang out here. If I know Infantry, they're going to want to fight this, almost assuredly. And Code Marco is going to have to wait in his side of here. 9 is coming. No, what are you doing, 9? 9 doesn't know he's there. He had no clue. And that's an easy pickup for Code Marco. Here's him coming in. Comes around the corner right as he's popping either an energy drink or some pills in his mouth. And that's going to be 1 down for Infantry. Is it going to be second? Smash caught the head. Doesn't find another one on the drag with the M4.
Maybe try and get those vehicles over on the other side of the hill, and you have them safe for the rotation to come, because we'll see now, should they have to rotate on that, oh, Esther, you might be catching an entire team if you don't try and leave, and he will try and leave. New circle, popping up towards the fields, we go once more, and the DA and Infantry skirmish off of this circle shift, I would assume, should continue.
Yeah, it lives on. You can start writing fan fiction about this fight here pretty soon, with how long this one's going to go on. Meta sees MCG. MCG took a knock from, I believe it was Starlord or somebody from T1. Yeah, absolutely. There aren't a lot of great options, no doubt about it. Speaking of bad options, MCG, yeah, they're getting pretty well peppered from a lot of different angles. Zenith is trying to get into the middle of this field. Set up around some shacks and everything, see if they can make that work. Tianba over on the western edge with Na'Vi heading around in their vicinity. And Navi's the tab, took about half damage. Gonna look for a frag in Lurena's direction. Oops, that one hit the branch, so that's not going anywhere. Mings took some damage from Orange though, so that knock's gonna happen. Is that grenade gonna finish the job? For Na'Vi. It did some damage, didn't finish. Orange looking to see if his grenade can get. Nope, just a bit too far on Mings. Linshu, oh, gonna see Orange coming, gets the headshot. Both of them down to a lot of damage. Ksenia coming around from the side, getting Linshu, M200, Lorena, the only ones left here for Tianba. Now more grenades gonna be traded between these two. There's the finish. Wow, Senyu, you moved right into that grenade.
Somehow manages to stay alive with barely any HP as well. We'll see the push committed to and pushed on over the top now as well. M200 is on his own here. He's a little isolated and he will go down. Fortunately for Na'Vi, they get him down without taking casualties, and now, ooh, okay, so Na'Vi, they realize instantly that Ence is coming up with this. We talked about Rustenma on the last, or the previous to last game, how he was the one being a little split off, trying to get extra info, and while trying to obtain that info, he goes down. It's very isolated from the Ence team who are down by the compound, and I don't see how he could ever get rest here. I think that's just Rustenma going down as a result of him maybe getting a little too eager to see what was happening on top of the hill circle. Away from the water we go, straight into the field. Bye-bye compounds. There's 2 left of them. This is going to be a bloody finish.
And it's going to come down to bandages and first aids for them. Diggory going to get Jeems. Team Liquid has been pushing into Ence. That's another reason they're not able to get to Rust and Mars. Still has a bit of flush, though.
Playing on the inside here. Just let them come to you. You know they have to move. If they're not, then well, then they're going to be sitting outside. Okay, so much for sitting and healing in the vehicle for a second. The blue fades just barely away, and Wicked instantly headshots off PO. That's karma, if anything. It will fall down to Gen.G out in 16th. That's all usually something you see happen. Liquid, they took a long time to get inside this circle, and they're in trouble here as well. Clip trying to stay put, but that ain't gonna happen either. So within 3 seconds, we lose 3 teams. Gen.G out, Tianba out, and Liquid now falling 14th as well.
If he can stay alive, it might be okay for Afreeca, unless this happens. Unless Soniqs, like, dives into Afreeca, then they've got real problems. Hansi has to prone. Tiggleton spins out. I don't know if his tire got shot or what, but it doesn't matter. Him and Trimsy are going to finish EJ off. Nice little maneuver, nice recovery here, but now under the firing of Hansia. Hansia going to go out in the blue, where Pero is still trying to edge their way in.
Everyone was waiting for Soniqs to just get the hill down the hill so he could start playing the fields, and because they were all sitting and waiting for it, they were forced into one another. Soniqs now really trying to take advantage of just that mime. Down to 3 bullets. Did manage to find one before Xsset finds Trimsy in return now, so damage going in both ways, but at the end of it, Petrichor will be the ones eliminated. Hikari from the side, able to get a kill in a situation where there really isn't a whole lot left for them to get. Multi-Circle Gaming now eliminated as well on the south side as this brawl continues. Meta falls to, I believe, in in 12th place. So the shack fights on the south side escalated and did come to an end at the end of it. And now T1, they've been quiet on the north side for a little while, but Starlord has managed to find his way over the hilltop, and he takes down Mime.
Looking for some more. He knows where those vehicles are. Now, he's got to be real careful because Wynn did pick up an AWM along the way. And, of course, Tiggleton, we know, very, very good. He's going to drive forward, seeing if he can get to Mime. Mime in the smoke, at least. So, even with that knock coming out, they're pretty ready. Starlord looking to pop a tire. Continues to move his way forward, calling in a reinforcement with Adder. Grenade, though, that's going to go just a bit too far. Hikari still looming on the side. A good grenade from Starlord. Going to get Mime. That's knock number 2. Hikari now going to open up, trying to finish the job here onto Wynn. With that last shot, he's going to get it. He turns over to... Oh my god, Soniqs just gone between T1 and Afreeca Freecs. Hikari there picks up 1. 2 go the way of T1.
Completely blasted. Nothing they could do. That Hikari even tried to go for the flush on the player that Starlord knocked to begin with, but couldn't find it. It bled out just in between the 2 bullets connecting. That nade is going to be close. It's going to be good. It's going to do some damage, but not enough for Tixu to get out of here. I do not see how you get out of here alive. There is a full sea of Russian sharks on the outside waiting for you to leave that building, and some Korean ones as well. We'll see now if he can manage to make the way on out. Nope, Roth actually, as a matter of fact. The Americans charm on in. Roth finds himself a kill, and Tixu ends out 9th as we now find a way into placement points.
Well, there's some good grenades to open up a fight, but it's actually going to be shots from Longsker. Oh no, to Tab. Oh no. Oh my. Well, yeah, you throw the molly into the top of the U.S.,
yeah, let's see now if the compound and the hill that Daytrade find themselves on is going to be in for much longer, because of that hill, you can see the little bit of elevation they have over the field, a little bit of eye, like they can see all the way across, and because of that, you can't do a whole lot against it, and oh, it's just only getting worse for the teams in the field. They really are going, can you please, like the same issue that they had with Soniqs on the North Hill just before, they're going, can you please just get the hell off of that hillside so we can actually play the field and use this terrain, but Daytrade ain't allowing it. Circle going in their favor once more, and for T1, for Zenith, for Oath might be inside on one of the shacks, but
they did on Miramar, and Oath now making their run right out in the open. Nobody's really watching them. This could be really great timing here for Oath.
Incredibly heads-up play by Oath here. They were looking for people from Daytrade down towards the west side, but they realized with the compound being shifted out now that Daytrade is most likely going to be focusing their fire towards the west. They want to see that fight between DA and Infantry escalate, and then maybe get to third party and hold them out completely. And while that's all going on, Oath says, great, that's a chance for us to push forward. Boliang now finds one over the top, but he goes to the flush, and he goes down because of it. Didn't look for the second player over the top, and here comes Longsker over the top. He goes down as well. Flash finds his kill number 2, but he will be traded in the end of it. Xiao Yang able to get the knock on 1, knock on 2. Valontica falls down as well, and this just plays so well into Oath's favor, even though they don't have a shack to play around right now. And you can see all the teams in the field, they're running. They know that the team on the hill are under fire, and Oath finally chimes in on it as well. Very, very good situation here for all the teams in the field as the fights on the hill escalate.
Well, what started out as a great position for Daytrade just falls apart, and for DA, now is the time to strike. There's only Zhao Yang left, and it's well done. Metrelius right up and over, but it's going to be smashed, getting taken out of the vehicle by Kickstart. And now Zenith coming alive on the back end of this. They're third-partying the third party. DA getting kicked in the butt. It's T1. Still has 3 up. They're edging their way towards Oath. They're coming around the side. And DA, smokes are going to have to come out. They have to go. A lot of teams have difficult rotations to make it. Go Aqua 5 right out of the vehicles by Snakers. Well done.
I don't think DA has any clue whatsoever that Poochers is still up on this hillside. So hopefully for DA, Oath will find him before they get shot in the back by a sneaky snake in that position. Zenith still 4 alive, trying to push over the hillside. Impressive what they've been doing, or been able to do, keeping 4 alive in the field for so long. Poochers does go down, so DA staying alive at least for a little while there. But here comes Zenith over the top. Roth finds the first one. Code Marco falls down. There's still one playing around the smoke. You can see Relo looking for him, but look at Relo and Oath as well. All the fights they've been taking has been at a distance, so they haven't had a chance to upgrade vests, upgrade helmets, upgrade anything. So even though, yes, they have the position for now, helmets gone, vests completely busted, a blaze of glory comes through, and that's going to be DA out in 4th place. Great game for DA, everything considered. Had to fight their way through the hilltop. Out they go in 4th place.
Yeah, they outlast Infantry, and, well, there goes T1, not able to outlast these 2 NA squads. And what a finish we have here. Oath versus Zenith. NA versus NA to finish it. It's not an early battle. They're not destroying each other early on. the meme dies as we get ready to fight in a fair one coming down to the 8th circle. It comes over towards Oath with
Phase 6 allowed just about 50 meters to the east of that shack to be in, and somehow all the way through to Phase 8. It's still there. I like how Oath has managed to wrap out, take the vehicle up the hill, get yourself a little bit of a high ground position, and try and see if you can isolate these Zenith players. Oath, Wrath right now is, as you can see, isolated. He needs a good knock. Either he has to find it himself or needs the teammates to do Heaven's work, because he's in trouble here. You can't prone it out and crawl your way forward. That's what Snake is up on that hill for. You need to find the knock. You need to force them down and heal for you to make a run here, and I just don't see that happening. 1 second to go. There you go. Circle's going to start closing in. Punich is wrapping forward, so trying to see if he can make it right. There's a headshot connected as Zenith try and push their way further forward and into the circle.
Yeah, he knows where Relo is, and he's waiting for him to come up over the hill. And he gets a little bit of damage into him. Pat Caps, once again, getting shot by Roth. So Roth really able to line up his shots, finding some good luck. Pat Caps was winning those exchanges early, but now his turn. Grenades coming out, not anywhere near Reload. He had to reposition and prone down below. Punich trying to help his teammate out there, getting a little bit of damage. Bale looking up through the windows of the shack, and Roth trying to make this push forward. He is able just barely to get that rock in the way. The rest of his team not able to get forward, and Shitboy finds a big knock on the Bale.
That is what's going to allow them to push in. They know there's 2 players on that shack that's going to be able, that's going to allow them to wrap their way further forward. I just got to say, I mean, these 2 teams have been fighting in the open for a while. Look at the ammo count. That's 25 bullets behind 2 guns. I haven't seen anyone with more than 60 on one. Patcaps has no reload opportunity left whatsoever. This is incredibly difficult for these teams. They do want to shoot all the time. They do want to pressure, but they simply don't have the ammunition to do so. I don't think I've seen any one player with more than 1 extra magazine of ammo in his gun. So we'll see now. Circle closing further in. We are going to go in the dot, which is, well, right in between everyone. Kickstart, the one currently closest to it. 14 bullets. It all is all that Relo has to work with. 9 behind Balefrost on 2 guns there as well. Pat Caps falls once more. This is buying time for Zenith to continue their wrap further forward.
Yeah, they're really doing their best. And I mean, I guess if you run out of bullets, then you have vehicles to run people over as your next best option. So I don't know if it'll come to that. Now Balefrost is back up and he's trying to get 1. They're going to trade each other out there. Kickstart and Bale each picking up 1 for their respective teams. A bunch of damage, another big knock. Zenith falling apart. Zenith